Hi everyone, in this video we'll be discussing the Visa free trial mandate. This is something recently implemented by Visa, and at Recurly we want to make sure that all of our merchants are compliant by the deadline. So here are some best practices and what you need to know when you're working in your Recurly account. So a quick disclosure here, this information is meant to inform you of a recent mandate implemented by Visa. Recurly is providing this information in an effort to ensure merchants are compliant by the Visa deadline. And the merchant is ultimately responsible for reaching compliance status. And this information is to be used as guidance and not considered legal advice. So what is the goal of the Visa free trial mandate? There are a few things here. So Visa wants to provide clear information to consumers who sign up for free trials or similar promotional offers. They want to implement new rules merchants must abide by to provide transparency to consumers and reduce overall subscription-related chargebacks. And the deadline for this Visa free trial mandate is April 18th, 2020. So how can Recurly help? We offer all of the tools to support this mandate. This does mean that you may need to make changes to your current configuration, specifically merchants who do not use hosted pages, and we'll get into this in a few slides, should expect to make changes to ensure compliance on their own. So there are 4 specific tasks Recurly merchants should look out for. Merchants must obtain express consent from consumers at the time of initial signup. Merchants must provide enhanced electronic communication delivered upon signup and before renewal. And consumers must be able to self-service their cancellation without having to contact the merchant. And finally, the merchant must include specific verbiage and indicators in their transaction requests. So let's kind of go through each one of these. Express consent. Recurly hosted payment pages support this requirement via a checkbox confirming agreement to a merchant's terms and conditions at the time of checkout. The customer will not be able to proceed without expressly agreeing. So on the right side here, you can see an example of a Recurly hosted payment page where the consumer explicitly agrees to the terms of service. If you're using your own checkout page via the Recurly API, make sure this section is added to your checkout page. It doesn't necessarily have to be a checkbox. It could be another active action. But remember, you will ultimately be responsible for this. Enhanced notifications. Recurly has a suite of built-in email templates that can be sent in accordance with the cadence which Visa is mandating. Some adjustments to your configuration may be needed. So some templates that we offer are new subscription, renewal reminder, subscription changes, and free trial expiring reminder. A quick note on the last one there is that Recurly is making changes. Right now the reminder is set to 3 days. We are making changes so that you as the merchant can define the number of days so it can be edited. So let's take a look within your Recurly account at where these templates are located. You can locate your email templates just by scrolling down on the left side here to Configuration, Email Templates. An email template that is active will have a green circle next to it, indicating that it is enabled. If it is not active, you'll see a gray circle indicating that it has been disabled. On the right side here, you can edit anything about that individual template. Now remember, these templates are located just by heading to your Recurly account under Configuration and Email Templates. You can review our Recurly docs for more information just by going to docs.recurly.com, using the search bar and searching for Visa Mandate. Self-service cancellation through the Hosted Account Management page and the Recurly API. So the HAM Hosted Account Management page is provided by Recurly and is compliant with the Visa mandate. This is a page that your customers have access to where they can view their billing information, their invoice history, and cancel their subscription. So again, if you are a Recurly merchant and you are providing the HAM page to your customers, you are compliant. There's a couple things we want to look at though within your Recurly account just to make sure that you have this enabled. So let's head over to my account here, and under Configuration, I'm just going to look at Hosted Page Settings. On the right side here, you'll see account management pages. I want to make sure this is enabled, which it is, and then I want to make sure my customers have the option to cancel their subscription, which they do. So now let's take a look at an actual customer's account. So I'm just going to head back up to Customers, under Accounts. I'm going to click Eric Example. On the right side here, you'll see the hosted page URL. And when I open that up in a new tab, this is my customer's HAM page, Hosted Account Management page. And explicitly, right in the center here, we can cancel our subscription. Now, if you're using checkout pages via the Recurly API, you'll need to update on your own to ensure compliance. You must include the option for your customers to cancel from their account. So they shouldn't have to email you or give you a call. It should be done directly from their account. And when you're looking at our dev docs, just search pause subscription at developers.recurly.com. The last one here is statement descriptors and recurring indicators. So when it comes to recurring indicators, Recurly merchants are already compliant. Now with statement descriptors, Recurly is working with each gateway partner to identify the specific changes needed to support this mandate. So in most cases, this is simply using a pre-existing field to pass on what we call trial verbiage to your gateway when the first charge at the end of your trial period is processed. In some cases, you may need to configure your DBA, doing business as. And you can find out more information on this just by heading to our docs. So docs.recurly.com, search for Visa Mandate. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can email us directly at support@recurly.com. You can give us a call. Our support team is always standing by and definitely happy to answer any Visa free trial mandate questions. We also encourage you to visit our documentation just by heading to docs.recurly.com, search for the Visa Mandate. We also have a fantastic blog post that covers all of the topics that we're talking about today. And just remember that this mandate goes into effect on April 18th, 2020. Thanks so much for watching.